eating. Today is July 18th, Wednesday, and you guys have asked for an updated full day of eating now that I'm not tracking macros, which if you're new to my channel, I tracked macros, which is carbs, proteins, and fats, 3 years straight. And so this past month or two, I've been taking time off. I don't even know if I will go back to tracking macros. Now I am intuitively eating, I guess you can call it. It's not necessarily intuitively eating because I do know portion sizes from tracking for so long. I have a background, a 4-year degree in dietetics, so I know like the composition of different foods and everything. So it's not fully intuitively eating, but I guess for me, it's intuitively eating. So today I'm about to show you guys kind of what a typical day looks like for me eating, and I don't know if we'll go out to dinner tonight, but we usually have been going out to dinner. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy the day. I'm about to go upstairs and do a full body HIIT circuit for 20 minutes, hence why I don't have my ring on, because I don't work out with my ring. I know I'm gonna get questions about that, but that is what I'm about to do. Steve just left to go get a haircut, and I'm gonna go upstairs and work out. And I am procrastinating, but I know that I'm gonna feel so dang good when I'm done working out. I'm gonna get like an endorphin high, and I'm gonna be nice and bronzed because I'm doing it outside, and it's only 20 minutes long. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Woo! All right, YouTube, morning routine, cured CBD oil, and I'm also getting content for IG as I do this. So I'm about to do a boomerang.
Ready, go. Like that.
This is my life. You hold it under your tongue for 60 seconds. And I'll talk about this in a second, but gotta proceed, because Steve's gotta leave. Circuit is done, 20 minutes. Steve and I actually went to Target the other day and got, obviously, this vest that I'm wearing, jump ropes, kettlebells, and dumbbells. And it's been the best investment ever because we can literally work out anywhere now. Like up in the mountains, in a park, on our roof, and it's so awesome. You can literally create 1,000 different workouts with this equipment. But I highly recommend, if you could get at least like a kettlebell and a jump rope, you will be set up for success, because that gives you no excuse to work out. Because you can literally do it anywhere and for 20 minutes. Everyone has 20 minutes a day. So I know you can do it. Comment down below if you do this workout, but I did jump rope for 30 seconds, kettlebell swings with that little goblet jump for 10 reps total, alternating jump lunges with the vest. I did wall sits with bicep curls for, everything else was 10 reps. And then I did knee-ins for abs, 10 reps. So I put the timer on, I went for 20 minutes, and I try to rest as minimal as possible. I'm feeling good. So I'm gonna stretch and go shower, because I am a sweaty Betty, but I'm feeling so good. Look at this beautiful weather. Oh my gosh, I could die. What up, YouTube? Just got back from Lululemon, and I didn't find the shorts I was looking for. Their spandex were either too long, or my butt was literally hanging out of them, which is not cute. So I got these shorts. These are my favorite shorts from Lululemon. They're the shorty short, or no, they changed the name. Hottie hot short. Anyways, this is them, and I get a size 6. So I got a pink and I got a white, because white matches with everything. And then I got, this is brand new. It's just like a zip up hoodie. It's the press pause jacket, and it just looked really comfy and obviously very high quality, so I got that. And then I needed another white sports bra just to wear under things that match, so I got the flowy bra Nulu in a 6. Yeah, 6, and then this is a 4. But I honestly like don't go shopping anymore because we do have Balance, our Balance clothes, and I wear Balance literally every day, but we don't have Balance shorts yet. So that's why I had to go get them. Yet. Emphasize the word yet. But yeah, so I actually haven't been to Lulu in a very long time, but your girl needed new shorts because she's a little bit bigger this summer, which is awesome. I'm very happy with my body, but when you compete, you're literally a size 00, so like you buy all these clothes, but then when you're like a real human, they don't fit you. So yeah, justifying my Lululemon purchases with you guys. Also, Steve, tell them how busy we've been with Balance and Challenge these past few days.
That busy.
If you were a meme, that'd be how busy we were.
That is exactly how busy. It's been a lot of work. That is certain. But we're getting excited.
Right, we decided to go to Vital Roof, and this is like really random. We were about to get juice somewhere, but we drove past this and thought it looked really good. So here we go. Everything is vegetarian, I think, or slash vegan here. No, vegetarian.
I'm getting this or this.
Forgot to show them the brownie, so this is the last bite.
Well,
the vegan brownie.
no. That's what it looked like on top.
A Cobb salad. I'm not vegetarian, but sometimes I get tired of meat, so I got tofu. Like bacon, eggs, quinoa, stuff like that. And then Steve got
Sunflower risotto.
Sunflower risotto. It is currently 4:30. I'm still not hungry from that lunch because it was a big salad with lots of healthy fats in there. Therefore, I'm still full. So Key and I are about to go for a walk.
So excited.
And we're so excited. We're taking the girls around the lake. And I will meet you back here because then I'm gonna have a snack. And I'll show you what it is. So, you're gonna do a little bit of almond milk. Now, you don't wanna do too much in there because you don't want your smoothie or your fluff to turn out like a watery smoothie. I start off cautiously. If you guys have a blender like this, I just do it kind of right at the line where the base of the blender starts. Then you're gonna take the best ever level 1 first form German chocolate cake protein. It's so freaking good, oh my gosh. I literally want this more than ice cream, which I'll tell you guys more about First Form and my new supplement company later. But yes, this nice old scoop in there. Oh, come on. Come on. A little bit of sugar-free cheesecake jello mix. Sprinkle it on in there, don't know the measurements. And then I would guess probably a tablespoon of PB2, sometimes more, sometimes less. And then a few ice cubes. Our ice cream maker's wet, so we have to take it out of the freaking fridge. Then you put it on, and you blend. Come here, Zoe. Lily, ow. Stop. I know you're hungry. Please be polite. Please be polite, Minnie. I will feed you once I get the onions started. I'm gonna save a little bit because I know this is gonna be a huge meal. But here it is. Dinner time. What's up, guys? So I figured I would take some time after dinner and talk about how I have been transitioning from not tracking macros to sort of like intuitively eating like we were talking about earlier. I did talk about this my last full day of eating, maybe, pretty sure I did, but I wanted to give a little update on where I am at personally. I feel like I have really found an amazing balance in my life, and I feel like I don't have to be tracking anything. I have literally no desire to be tracking anything right now. Like, it kind of scared me like the first 2 days, but once I let go of that fear and realized that, you know, I needed to trust myself and realize that I really do know foods better than I think I do from all that knowledge, it really helped me release that anxiety about not tracking, and it really just kind of freed me up, and I haven't felt any regret since. Like, I haven't felt any fear since. So how I've been doing it is I still eat like the same breakfast. It's just what I love. Like, I'm addicted to my eggs and almond butter and waffle, so that's not changed. And then I kind of just keep meal timings the same-ish. Like, I just really go off of when I get hungry, and when I'm hungry, that's a good sign for me to have my next meal. So sometimes it's 3 hours, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5. I usually don't go 5, but I've still been eating about 4 to 5 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, snack most of the time. So I'm still eating, you know, like I used to in terms of meal timing, just because that's what works for me. And that's when I apparently get hungry. But like today, you saw we ate at 12:30 and I wasn't hungry again until like 6. That normally doesn't happen. That usually happens when I have like a pretty fatty meal, and I feel like that salad was, you know, maybe a ton of healthy fats or something. But again, I just kind of go off of when I'm hungry, and when I am, I have a meal or a snack. So the reason why I've been able to go out to eat so much, we've been going out to eat probably every other day, sometimes every day, because we have tons of friends here. We just want to experience Denver as a whole, and we're big foodies, so we want to try new places like all the freaking time. But the reason why I can is because I don't go crazy at the restaurants. Like, I will get a meal that is not a burger and fries every time. So if you do want to eat out every day and you're kind of getting off of tracking macros, or if you want to eat out every day in general, go for more nutrient dense options and more healthy options, because that is what's going to help you stay on track with your goals, your physique goals, and it's going to help you create a ton of balance in your life, because you'll then start to realize like, hey, I can go out to eat because I can trust myself to get like, I don't know, fish and rice or fish tacos or something that's not super heavy. I can trust myself to do that, and I'm going to succeed. So you just have to be smart about your options when you go out to eat. Like, I personally do have a drink every time I go out to eat, so I'll do like a skinny margarita or wine or something fun even. But I try and stick with things that, you know, aren't so heavy and fried, and things that I know that I won't feel good. And then in terms of like a heavy cheat meal, I do that once a week. So like this past weekend we had ice cream, or we had pizza. But yeah, the ice cream thing. If you guys have seen my Instagram, you will know that Steve and I literally go to Little Man Ice Cream here in Denver 3 times a week, sometimes more. Like, it's literally crazy. But again, the reason why I can do that personally is because I get like the kid size scoop. So it's 1 scoop, and it's not like 2 scoops with a big huge dipped cone. You know what I mean? You can definitely reach your goals and still eat at restaurants and not necessarily track every single thing, if you have that food background. Now, I know that there's a lot of you that have never even tracked one macro before, or don't even know what a macro is, and that's completely fine. I think that to fully like veer off of tracking and be successful, you do have to go through some sort of period in your life where you track food and you know what's in certain foods, because that's what's going to help you evaluate every single food choice you make if you want to. Let's say you have a cutting goal and you don't want to track macros. It's going to help you evaluate like, oh, this is how much rice is 50 grams and this is how much fat I'm probably consuming. So it's really good to just kind of like eyeball portion sizes and just know more about food in general. So yeah, that's kind of been my experience this past couple months, and it's been amazing. Like, I feel so free, and like, yeah, I don't have a freaking six-pack anymore, and that's completely fine. Life to me is so much more valuable than having a six-pack and staying lean year-round, or getting super lean for the stage for 10 seconds for a judge that doesn't give a crap about you. Like, it's just, I've shifted so much in my life and have had so many amazing experiences these past few months, just kind of like letting that part of my life go and moving more into like taking care of my body because I want to, and doing workouts because I want to, and eating healthy because I want to, not because I have to, or because I have to look a certain way. So that has been a huge shift in my life. And also, like, with my dad going through his third cancer surgery, and, you know, him still not being, like, recovered. I don't know if he ever will be recovered. With my family and my dad and, you know, going through that situation, we've just really fully embraced the fact that you really don't know how long you have, and you really should be focusing on the life that the Lord wants you to live, and not the life that you think the Lord wants you to live. And when your life is full of just, you know, taking relationships, blocking relationships out because you have a set goal in mind, or, you know, not experiencing this because you have a set goal in mind, and trying so hard to change the body that God gave you, it just doesn't really make sense to me. And it's not aligning with what I want to do with my life right now. So that's kind of why I've been shifting a ton in fitness. And I will always love health and fitness, but it's a different kind of love than I have been through the past 3 years with myself. You know, just trying so hard to get the pro card, and then to possibly do a pro show, and, you know, do really well at all those things, and that's fine, but there was a point where it just didn't align with who I wanted to be and what I wanted to accomplish in my life. And I got to a point where I didn't have the energy to even like make an impact in other people's lives, because I was so tired, and I felt like I wasn't living the life that I wanted to, so that I could help others live the life that they wanted to in terms of health and wellness. So yeah, that's a very long-winded explanation as to why I shifted from not tracking macros and why I could possibly not be competing again. I'm never gonna say never, because that you just don't know, like, what happens 5 years down the road, and me and Steve are like one day, hey, let's prep for a show, let's get ready in 12 weeks. You know, you never know. So I'm just saying, like, right now in my life, I don't feel like it's conducive to any of my goals, or like really anything. And I don't want to be selfish with my time anymore. I want to be giving with my time. I want to be there for my friends and family and Steve, and I want to grow those relationships. Like, I've been so much happier not being in the competitive world. And not saying that tracking macros didn't make me happy. I think that it's very valuable for a certain goal, and I think that sometimes we need to be strict on ourselves, and we need to have a structured program like that. But for me, I know foods, and there was really no reason to do it, other than to get on the stage next year, which I don't know, you know, I don't know if I will. So yeah, I hope that helps you guys make the decision. You know, again, like, I think that you need to track macros, like, or you don't need to, but I think that it's cool to track macros if you have a certain goal, like if you're trying to grow your glutes or your shoulders and you don't know where to start, or you're trying to get shredded in 12 weeks for your family vacation, or whatever the case may be. I think that tracking macros is amazing, and I think that it teaches you a lot. But if you're scared to stop tracking macros, just know that you know more than you think you know. You know what foods are. You know how to construct your meals to make them well balanced. You know your hunger cues better than you think you do. just trust yourself and go for it. And you know, if it scares you, you can start doing like 1 day a week not tracking macros, then 2 days a week not tracking macros, and etc. So I've gotten a lot of questions and DMs and stuff like that on you guys just being so scared to stop tracking macros, and it is scary because it's like for people that like to control their food, it's very scary to stop tracking macros. I understand that completely. So just know that trust yourself, trust your gut, you know what you're doing, and you know, if you ever want to get on a hardcore goal again, you can always start tracking macros again. But if you feel anxiety towards tracking macros and you feel like it's holding back your life, I would recommend stop doing it. Now, we do have challenge girls, about 170 of them right now, that are tracking macros. And I think that what they're doing is amazing because they have a set goal in mind. They're learning about foods. Some of them, this is their very first time even tracking. So I think that it's going to be amazing and eye-opening for them to learn about different foods. But when it becomes an everyday thing for 3 years, I think that's when you need to evaluate. So I hope this helped you. And I also wanted to talk one more thing. I know I'm talking a lot. I have a lot to tell you guys. I haven't vlogged in so long. So I switched from bodybuilding.com to First Form. And I made an IGTV about this, but I think that bodybuilding.com is going in a different direction, and I'm going in a different direction in life. And I think that I have felt this way for a while, but I wanted to stick it out and see what happened. But sticking it out and seeing what happened made me unhappy with trying to promote products that, you know, I stopped using because I found something better, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the feeling of having to try and promote something. I mean, I liked the birthday cake protein powder, but for me, I was using, you know, all First Form products because of Steve, and I've seen a lot of great changes in my body, and I know that their supplements are legit and they are an amazing company. And I'm not saying that bodybuilding.com's isn't. I just really like high quality supplements that make changes in my body, and that's what the First Form supplements were doing for me. So I had to be like, you know, I feel like I'm moving in a different direction, and that's really all that happened. And now I am with First Form because I love their products and I use them on the daily anyways. So I'm excited because these products are going to help you guys, and I really think that it's just the move that I have been needing to take for a while. So I'm happy to take the plunge. I don't want you guys to not trust me ever, so I had to be with a brand that I actually use all of their supplements and love all of their supplements, rather than just using like a couple of them and kind of liking it, which is what was with bodybuilding.com. I'm not trashing them at all. I'm not saying anything about their supplements. I'm just saying, for me personally, it was important for me to go with a brand where I actually use their supplements on the daily and know that it can make a difference in people's lives, because that's what these supplements have done for me. So yeah, that was a lot again, but I had to update you guys on all that stuff. And it's been crazy, but I'm very, very happy, and very happy with the change. I think that it's been amazing. It's also really awesome to be with the same company as Steve. It's awkward to have like 2 different supplement companies in the same household. So yeah, that is exciting for me, and I hope you guys are excited because these supplements are just amazing. So anyways, I'm gonna go now because I've been talking your ear off, and you guys probably have a lot to do, you know, for the day. I don't know when you guys are watching this right now, but I'm gonna let you go. YouTube, it is 10:35 now. We are going to bed. Steve just came upstairs. I was on the phone with my best friend Alyssa for like 2 hours, and she told me something very interesting. She has had to take sleeping pills for like a long time, and I introduced her to cured CBD raw oil, and she now does not have to take anything besides the oil before bed. So that just makes my heart so happy to hear, because that's just amazing to not have to take medication and just take something all natural to help you sleep. So that was really cool. And now I'm about to have a little snackaroo. We got a rice cake, we got some almond butter, and we got cured cinnamon and honey spices. So I'm gonna eat that. And my arms are getting tired right now because I'm tired and I can't hold up the camera. But I hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating. Please be sure to subscribe and comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, and also let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. A Cobb salad. I'm not vegetarian, but sometimes I get tired of meat, so I got tofu. Like bacon, eggs, quinoa, stuff like that. And then Steve got
Sunflower risotto.
sunflower risotto.
Really